Say hi, Jaden.
Say hello. Okay, what you have to have is I use like little clear rubber bands because she has really thin hair. You can get the clear rubber bands that will be really good on thick hair as well, but I just use clear ones so you don't see them, if that makes sense.
Here's a clear one that looks good on thick hair.
Where?
On my finger.
Oh, okay. I thought you were pointing at my wrist. I was like, nope. Yeah, Jen has, let me get this for you. But they sell them like in packages, but they're just clear like that. And they hold thick hair really well too. So you have to have bobby pins, and you have to have little rubber bands. You have to have that. And then I use a brush like this because I can get their hair smoother without any flyaways with a brush like this. And as I'm styling the hair, I slick it with spray conditioner instead of hairspray, just because it's healthier. Conditioner. I do.
You can do hairspray.
You can do hairspray if you want. I do hairspray at the ends, and I'll show you all that too. I start off by taking a section of the hair, and if I was doing this for like the show, I'd use a comb and like part it clean, but that's not really necessary for right now. Hey babe, hold your head up. So the way I do her part is I take the front section of her hair and I pull it into like a ponytail and wrap it. And then I'll take that ponytail and push it forward. Does that make sense? Jaden, look this way. Look up, up, and this way. So that makes a poof.
Look at me, JJ.
It's really simple if you use the rubber band. If you don't use that rubber band, they're really hard to do. So I cheat. And then I take these.
Are you putting this on the website? I thought maybe.
I take 2 bobby pins. And since her hair, Jaden, hold your head up. You gotta hold your head up the whole time. Since her hair's thin, I use little bobby pins. You can use normal bobby pins, it's whatever you want to do. But I use 2 and bobby pin that rubber band down so that poof stays. Does that make sense? Jaden, keep your head still. Sorry, Jen. And I do that. And then I'll spray the poof. And keep it clean, okay? The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make 3 ponytails, okay? So I take this where you would normally, like if you were to pull half your hair up, you know how you would like connect it at your ears if you're female? I do that with the first one. So I just pull one here. I take a brush or a comb or whatever. I didn't bobby pin that very well.
So you don't want to include that little one in that, right?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you do.
But you have to bobby pin it better than I just did so it'll stay. Like so. Still didn't do it very well, but that's alright. I can fix that. Okay, and then you're going to make... your first one. Okay. And what you do is you make the ponytail, but then when you go to pull it through the last time, you don't pull it through all the way. So you just make a little thing, okay? This one is going to be the death of me, though. This isn't this hard. So you do that. There's one. JJ, hold it. I always have to, because I always do it myself, so I have to have her hold that forward. And I'm going to make another one. Do exactly the same thing. Take it.
See, we're cooler than we thought.
I make another one exactly the same way. Take it all the way through, and the last time I just don't pull it through all the way. Okay, I take the last piece of hair and I do the same thing and I make the third one. Okay? You can let go, Jay. You can let go. So you have 3 ponytails. that make sense? And none of them are pulled through all the way. After that, still don't have a good poof. After that, all you do is you take pieces of each one, and you can literally take it and pull it anywhere you want and pin them. That's all you do. It's just like take pieces and pin it. That's it. And I take them and crisscross them into, so I'll take the middle one and like pull it up and pin it kind of into the first one so that you don't see the 3 individual ponytails when it's all over with. Does that make sense? So take it.
Hair scrunchie with their costume.
We'll make it go across it.
The right hand side. We're putting all hair pieces down the right.
I think I have her thing and I'll show you what I mean, okay? So you just take it, and I'm not kidding you, by the time I'm done with hers, I normally have like 50 bobby pins in there. I mean, it's, my husband made a comment about that the other day because he had to take her hair down from competition, and he said he pulled out like 50 bobby pins. But, and I always pull one in front so you can't see. I do a very good job. Like that. And you just keep pulling and pinning all around.
What do you want us to do if their hair's really short?
Pull and pin.
Do what?
Pull and pin. Same thing. You won't have it as full, but it'll be the same. I did it with her daughters, who was like
2.
2. And I don't even think, was it? Yeah, she was at the time.
We pulled and pinned the best we could and just made them as fluffy as they could be.
I teased more on her daughters. Like I'd tease it and kind of spray in place and kind of make it mimic. So,
Well, and we have the whole Wilson Central High School dance team is there at our service to help at the competition. I mean, at the recital. It's gonna look good. I'll edit this video, so we can teach them how to do it and make them help people. They would probably love to do hair over some of the other jobs.
So when it's done, it can look like a pretty curly updo, or it can also look, depending upon the costume, like a funky mohawk. When the poof is better than I did it, it looks a lot funkier.
So you want that to be a tall?
It doesn't have to be like crazy, just a little bit of height. That's about right. That's about right. And then I take it, slick this back. And it really is, when I say like it's really easy, you just pull and pin. And as you're doing it, you're like, this is not ever going to work. And you get done and you're like, oh, that looks really kind of cute. Like, looks good. And I spray it.
Lots of hairspray.
You don't have to use a lot. Really, that wasn't really that much. You're pretty good. And like I said, it does stay up. And like I said, the more bobby pins, the more secure you make it. I would have done this a lot more secure for her to dance. Does that make sense? I just kind of did it fast. But, and like I said, normally I use, Jaden, we're not doing makeup today, okay? I use a spray conditioner for the sides. Still gives it a slicked look, and then it's not as, like, damaging. But for this, you're going to want to spray it, hairspray it, yeah. And then I shake your head, shake it. I'll have her shake it, and I'll take pieces that weren't right, and then I'll go in and like secure those, so because you don't want when they're dancing for that to flop around and feel funky. So then I'll take that and just secure those down. Shake it again, Jay. And I just kind of twist when I pin it, just so it's not like, pull, you know, I'll twist it and then pin it.
Well, with Callie's hair, it's so long.
Longer's easier. Longer's easier. It is, because you can literally just like do it, whatever. It's harder because she has really thin hair, so I can't pull real tight. I have to kind of blouse it and pin it so that it looks full, if that makes sense. I just give as much hair as I can, because the more you have to work with. Yes. Now, where's Avril? Hey Jay, I'll do Avril's, who's a lot.